بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعزائي طلبة وطلبات شهادة الثانوية العامة قسم الرياضيات، أهلا بكم. النهاردة إن شاء الله هناخد درس جديد في الاستاتيكا وهو مسائل على مركز الثقل. وطبعا احنا عارفين نظرا لأهمية مركز الثقل. مركز الثقل ده درس جديد أول مرة ينزل السنة دي في ثالثة ثانوي، نظرا له أهمية كبيرة جدا. واحنا عرفنا إن هو مركز الثقل دوت إن في خط بين مركز ثقل أي جسم وبين مركز ثقل الأرض، وطبعا مركز الثقل ده لازم يكون وحيد. Welcome my dear student in our math program for secondary 3. Today we are taking new lesson in static. Its title, Problems of Center of Gravity. The first example. Mass of magnitude 1, 2, 4 and 5 gram are fixed at A, B, C, D respectively on broken line A, B, C, D as shown in the opposite figure, where CD perpendicular to AB, measure angle ABC 120, find the center of mass of gravity of the system. Solution, look at the figure. ABCD is broken line. This broken line AB equals 6 centimeter, BC 12 centimeter, and measure angle ABC is 120 degrees. Measure angle 100 ABC 120 degrees, measure angle ACBD equals 60 degrees, then measure angle BCD is 30 centimeter, BD half BC equals 6 centimeter. DC, dear student, opposite angle 60 by using Pythagoras theorem or sine angle CBD to find DC equals 6√3 centimeter. Now we take AX, AY are two orthogonal directions as shown in the figure, then form the table for mass and their coordinates as the follow. Dear student, we have AX and AY. Remember, A is the origin point. AX and AY two orthogonal axes, and we have mass at A 1 gram, at B2, at C4, at D5. Now we form the table to clear that the mass and coordinate of X and Y to evaluate the center of gravity of the system. Look at the table. We have point A, point B, point C, and point D is broken line or vertices of the broken line. What is the mass at point A? 1, point B2, point C4, point D 5. What is the X coordinate at A? 0, at B6, at B12, at D12. What is the coordinate of Y? A equals 0. Why? Because it's origin point. Point B is 0, point C 6√3, but point D equals 0. By using XG equals what? X and student. M1 X1 plus M2 X2 plus 2 M5 X5 over sum of all masses. We have 4 masses, 1 times 0 plus 2 times 6 plus 4 times 12 plus 5 times 12 over sum of all masses 1 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5. Answer is 10 centimeter. This is XG. What is the YG by the same method? YG equals M1 Y1 plus M2 Y2 plus and so on over sum of all mass. Then YG equal 24√3 over 12 equal 2√3 centimeter. What you know, the center of gravity is point G at coordinate 10 and 2 root 3 respect to point A. Remember, dear student, the center of gravity, it's symbol G. G has coordinate x and y. X is 10, y 2 root 3 respect to the point B. Dear student, now we are translate to remark. Very important lesson. If the string or rod has uniform density, then its weight is proportional to its length. Remember, dear student, if the string or rod has uniform density, what you mean? Its weight is proportional to its length. Number 2, if a lamina has uniform density, then its weight also proportional to its area. Center of gravity of some simple rigid body. Dear student, this title very important. How to know center of gravity of some simple rigid bodies? Number 1, the center of gravity of uniform density rod lies at its midpoint. Center of gravity of uniform density rod lies at midpoint. Why? Because it's uniform density rod. Number 2, the center of gravity of uniform density thin lamina in shape of a parallelogram lies on, dear student, or one special cases of a parallelogram, square, rectangle, rhombus, must be lies at its geometric centers. What is a geometrical center? Point intersection of its diagonal. Dear student, in this case, remember, dear student, if we have lamina as square or rectangle or rhombus, geometric center is intersection point of its diagonal. Parallelogram, square, rectangle, rhombus, we prove that the geometric center is intersection point of two diagonals. Number 3, the center of gravity of uniform density lamina in triangular shape lies at point of concurrent of median. Remember, dear student, lamina in triangular shape. This triangular shape not at isosceles triangle, not at equilateral triangle. Also, lamina as triangular shape. Dear student, in this case, we know that lamina is triangular shape. This point of concurrent of median. What is the point of concurrence of median? Yes, divided the median as ratio 2 to 1 from the vertex or 1 to 2 from the base. This point divided the median internally in 1 to 2 from the base or 2 to 1 from the vertex. Number 4, the center of gravity of uniform density lamina in a circular shape is at the center of the circle, center of the circle. Remember, dear student, if we have lamina as circular shape, uniform density, then the center of gravity is same the center of the circle. Number 5, The center of gravity of uniform density lamina in shape of hexagon lies at the center of the hexagon. Example. Dear student, a uniform fine lamina of mass 180 gram in the shape equilateral whose side length 6 centimeter. Body of mass 20 gram is fixed at point D, where D belongs to AC and AD equals 2 centimeter. Determine the center of gravity of the system. Look at solution. Let AX, AY, two axes, and replace the mass of lamina, which is 180 gram by 3 equal mass. Each one is 60 by using 180 divided 3 equal 60 gram. Look at fix each of at one of the vertices of triangle, then the equivalent system will be 4 mass placed. A, B, C, and D, where A is 0, 0, B 6 cosine 60, 6 sine 60. Coordinates. Point C 6, 0, and point D 2, 0. Remember, point B 6 cosine 60 equal half. 6 times half equal 3. But 6 sine 60 in point B, y coordinate equal 3 root 3y, because sine 60 root 3 over 2 times 6 equal 3 root 3. Then look at, dear student, the opposite figure represents the lamina, ABC. Lamina, its weight 180. We distributed its weight among 3 vertices A, B, and C. Each mass is 60 gram in A, 60 gram in B, 60 gram at C. Remember, we have 20 gram at distant from A, 2 centimeter distant, lie on point D. Remember, dear student, we have equilateral triangle. Its side length is 6 centimeter. By using angle 60, we can find coordinate of each point. Point A 0, 0. Why? Because is origin point. But point D 2, 0. Point C 6, 0. But point B, by using altitude to find the coordinate of point B. Form the table mass and coordinates as follow. Look at A, B, C, and D. We have 4 vertices and 4 mass. The first in 60, B 60, C 60, but D is 20. What is the X? In A 0, B 3, C 6, D 2. This X coordinate. What is the Y coordinate? At point A 0, point B 3 root 3, point C 0, also point D equal 0. By using the rule, what is the rule? Yes, Gx equals two plus M3x3 plus M4x4 over sum of all mass 60 plus 60 plus 60 plus 20. By using the rule, we find xg. xg is 60 times 0 plus 6 times 3 plus 6 times 6 plus 20 times 2 over sum of 4 mass xg 2.9 centimeter. After that, by using the same method to find the coordinate of y, g, yg equals m1 y1 plus m2 y2 plus m3 y3 plus m4 y4 over sum of all mass, then yg equals 9 root 3 over 10 centimeter. Then the center of gravity becomes 2.9 and 0.9 root 3 with respect to the point A. Dear student, we know that if we have lamina, its weight is 180 gram, and as shaped equilateral triangle, we can divide it 180 divided 3. Why? Because 180 divided 3 equals 60 gram. This distributed about their vertices A, B, and C. Dear student, look at another solution of important example. Another solution. Instead to distributing the mass of triangle at its vertices, determine the center of gravity of the triangle G as a point of concurrence of its medians. What is the point of concurrence of median? The point of concurrence of median divided each median as ratio 2 to 1 from the vertex or 1 to 2 from the base. Then by using the point of concurrence, we find the sum of all x over 3 and sum of coordinate of y over 3. 0 plus 3 plus 6 over 3, this x coordinate, y coordinate, 0 plus 3 root 3 plus 0 over 3. This point is 3 and root 3. 3 is x coordinate, y coordinate equal root 3. This point of concurrence of median of a triangle ABC. Then by using 180 is weight of or mass of lamina ABC. Don't distribute it about ABC. Then form the table for mass and their coordinates. Look at, we have G and T, 2 points only. What is the mass in G? 180. What is the mass in D? 20. We have 2 mass only, mass of lamina, and the second mass at point D is 20 gram. What is the x coordinate? NG 3, ND 2. What is the y coordinate at G root 3, but at D 0? By using the system, then what is the xg? m1 x1 plus m2 x2 over m1 plus m2. Then what is m1? 180. The mass of lamina times 3x coordinate plus 20. What is the 20? As the mass, the second mass 20, as 2 centimeter from the point. This x coordinate 2 over sum of 180 over 20. Answer is 2.9 centimeter. This xg. What is the yg? By the same method, 180 times root 3 plus 20 times 0 over sum of 2 mass, 180 plus 20 equal 9 root 3 over 10 centimeter. Then the center of gravity is the same of the previous solution. Now, dear student, we translate to important example. Find lamina of uniform density in the form of triangle whose mass 18 gram. Two mass 10 and 4 gram are fixed at two vertices A and B, and a mass 8 gram is fixed at the midpoint of AC. We have 4 mass of lamina, other 2 mass, 10 and 4, are fixed to vertices of A and B, and also there is another mass 8 gram is affixed at midpoint of AC. Prove that the center of gravity of the system coincide with the midpoint of median of AD, of the median AD. What is the required? Pay attention, dear student. The required prove that center of gravity of the system coincide with midpoint of median of AD. Solution. Dear student, replace the mass of the triangular lamina 3 equal mass by divided 18 over 3 equal 6 gram. 6 gram each mass. Vertices and also replace the mass 8 equals mass each of them 8 over 2 equal 4 gram. Then look at ABC. Point A have 10 plus 6 plus 4 equal 20. Point B, 4 plus 6. We distributed the mass about A, B, and C. Also C, 4 plus 6 equals 10. Remember, at point E, midpoint, we have 8. Distributed 8 among A and C, 4 and 4. Midpoint. Also, we have distributed 18 gram mass of lamina about its vertices, each one equals 6. Then the point A at fixed 10 plus 6 plus 4 equal 20 gram. Point B, 4 plus 6, 10 gram. Point C, 4 plus 6 equal also 10 gram. A and C, so the mass at A becomes as shown in the figure. Then the two mass 10 and 10 gram placed at B and C are replaced by one mass 20 gram placed at D. Then D midpoint of BC as shown the figure. Look at the figure 2. Point D midpoint of BC. A is 20, B and C its mass 10, D midpoint of BC. The two mass 20 gram at A and 20 at D are replaced by 40 gram at midpoint N, which is midpoint of AD. N is the center of gravity of the system. Then the center of the system coincide with the midpoint of the median AD. Therefore, we prove that center of the system coincide with the midpoint of the center of the median of AD. Now we are translate to important example. Dear student, mass of magnitude 5, 4, 6, 2, 7, 3 gram. How many? 6 mass. 5, 4, 6, 2, 7, 3 gram weight are placed of consecutive vertices of regular hexagon. Prove that center of gravity of the system lies at geometrical center of the hexagon. Solution. Dear student, let the hexagon A, B, C, D, E, F and choose the two orthogonal direction as G, X, Y. G is center of hexagon. Dear student, Also, let the side length of hexagon equal L centimeter and the mass are fixed at the vertices A, B, C, D, E, F respectively, where A equals point A, its coordinate L over 2 and 3 root L over 2. Point B, coordinate L0. Point C, its coordinate L over 2 and negative 3 root L over 2. Point D, negative L over 2 and negative 3 root L over 2. Also point D, negative L O and 0. F is point, its coordinate negative 8 L over 2, 3 root L over 2. Look at A, B, C, D, E, F is regular hexagon. Then from the table, look at the table A, B, C, D, E, and F. What is the mass? At 5, 4, 6, 2, 7, 3. X coordinate L over 2, L, L over 2, negative L over 2, negative L, negative L over 2. Also Y, 3 root L over 2, 0, negative 3 root L over 2, negative 3 root L over 2, 0, negative 3 root L over 2. Find the coordinates of center of the system as xg becomes by the same method equal 0, but yg by the same method equal also 0. Then what you deduce? Center of gravity of the system lies at geometric center of the regular hexagon. Dear student, by the end of the lesson, I am very happy to spend such time with you. Don't forget, math symbol, think, work, produce. Goodbye.